I'm Liz Gosen with Epic Sciences and DefineMBC. Today, I'm excited to share some highlights from a recent DefineMBC case with you. As a quick refresher before we review the case, DefineMBC is the most comprehensive liquid biopsy for patients with metastatic breast cancer. DefineMBC uses a minimally invasive blood draw to analyze CTCs for ER and HER2 expression, then performs single-cell genomics to detect ERBB2 amplification and analyzes ctDNA for MSI, TMB, and alterations in 56 genes that are relevant to metastatic breast cancer. Now, let's look at today's case. Today, we're reviewing the case of a 63-year-old patient who was diagnosed with de novo metastatic lobular breast cancer in July 2021. She had metastatic lesions in her axillary and mediastinal lymph nodes, also her bones, retroperitoneum, and leptomeninges. A metastatic biopsy found the patient's cancer to be ER/PR positive and HER2 negative with an IHC score of 1+. Mutations in ESR1 and PIK3CA were also identified at this time. During 2021 and 2022, the patient was treated with 3 lines of therapy, starting with anastrozole and abemaciclib, and moving on to paclitaxel and radiation therapy due to rapid progression of her disease. After this round, the patient was put on fulvestrant and alpelisib until progressive disease in the brain was detected in January of 2023. At this point, DefineMBC was ordered. Now let's look at this patient's DefineMBC result. CTCs were identified in this patient, however, none expressing ER were detected, which is different than her biopsy in 2021. CTCs expressing HER2 were identified, but ERBB2 amplification was not detected in either CTC or ctDNA analysis. Taken together, this is consistent with HER2 low disease and is also consistent with the patient's previous biopsy. ctDNA analysis detected alterations in ESR1 and PIK3CA, which is consistent with previous testing. ctDNA analysis also detected a high tumor mutational burden at 34.7 mutations per megabase. The DefineMBC result confirms trastuzumab deruxtecan as a potential treatment option and adds pembrolizumab as a potential option due to the high TMB score. A report like this requires analysis of both protein expression and ctDNA, and DefineMBC is the only test available that can provide these answers from a blood draw. Thank you for listening. If you would like to discover more about DefineMBC, visit definembc.com or contact your local account manager.